it. Welcome back to the Collective Clips where you already know Gun's about to get it in. But before I get it in, let's hit that like and subscribe button. Ding! Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that I am kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support. We're going up on this channel. It's all because of you. And for that, I can say I'm very humbled and I'm very much appreciative. So gracias. So this particular video, brothers, buckle your fucking seatbelts and grab your bag of crank. Because this fucking one right here, you're going to need a pig shifter, brother. You know what I mean? Put some high octane in this and let's go, right? I wanted to drop this one yesterday, but YouTube wasn't having it, man, for some reason. So fuck it. Let's do it today. I got to remix it, redo it. I think I went a little too hard on the paint on She's Not a Featherwood, brother. But that's just how it is. Superwood went camping, and I went with them. And I don't know about you, but if you've ever camped with White Woods, with the Peckerwoods, brother, things are just a little bit more different, right? So this particular day, Roach calls me. He's like, hey, brother, what are you doing? I said, I don't know, man. What are you doing? I'm high, brother. But even besides that, we're going camping. We're doing the annual wood off. You want to go? And I said, the wood off? I thought woods were always on. We are fucking on, brother. But today we're going to be off. We're going to be off for 3 days. Got a couple of the biker homies coming with their old ladies. And, of course, Hurleywood, Dwarfwood. We're all going to be there. I'm even taking my jefa. I said, you're taking your jefa? He said, yeah, see, brother, I learned Spanish from the Mexicans. You want to go or not? We go up to Sonora. I said, there ain't shit in Sonora, bro. It's all yellow grass. Yeah, bro, there's 2 oak trees, and that's all we need. All you need is a fishing pole, a bag of crank, some Coors Light, and a motherfucking tree, and it's a woods fucking paradise. I said, all right, let's go. So, of course, I didn't tell him that I was going to bring Super Norteño with me, Rick, and my tia. See, my tia had been catching the vibe that every time I'd go over there, we'd talk about fucking Roach, and she knows Roach extensively, thinly, but extensively, right? So she would always ask about Roach. Hey, mijo, son of a bitch, come here. Where's that white friend of yours? No, you know the one that fucking has black on the bottom of his feet? He says he's white, but his feet are black. I don't know, black or white like Michael Jackson. Where's he at, mijo? I said, hey, in fact, we're going to go camping, tia. Yeah? And she would hear me tell stories about his mom, how his mom was a Karen. She was mean to me and all that, right? And yeah, okay, I want all the smoke. I want to see that bitch of his mom he has. Is she going to be there? I said, she is going to be there. Okay, we're going to see what her fucking Salisbury steak feels like. Right? I'm like, oh, shit. So, of course, I tell Ricky, hey, you guys want to go camping? You and Sheila? Sheila's like, I'm hungry. Are they going to have food? Yeah, they're going to have food. Ricky's like, well, but if there's going to be strangers there, I'm not going to go. I said, why not? I would think you would want to go get active. Maybe I will go get active. Let me pack all my red shit. Right? So I said, okay, bring your fishing pole, fool. From what I hear, man, they're bringing 2 bikers. I don't like bikers. Remember last time they drugged me by a chain? It doesn't matter. They're not Mongols. You'll be safe, right? You'll be fine. My tia says, I'm taking a couple of my old mans. I said, nah, 1. You can only bring 1 because I'm going to borrow the homeboy's Astro van and only 1's going to fit. Well, I'm going to bring that short one because he has that biggest chorizo. All right, let's go. So, of course, we got some food together. I went to Rancho San Miguel, grabbed some carne asada, everything. I don't know if the woods, as long as it's mild salsa, brother, we'll fuck with it, right? So, of course, we're going to go. So we take the long drive to Sonora, and hey, man, I already told you guys about driving with my tia and the hooligans, right? It's all bad. Pepe wasn't there. He wasn't on the run. He was out there with Changa somewhere running around Long Beach or so he didn't get to go this time. So we pull up, right? Sure enough, there's a couple Hardys there. Little Dwarfwood has antlers on his head. He looks like a jackalope. He's running around. What's that? The Mexicans are here. The Mexicans are here. I was like, oh, fuck. He put us on blast right from the gate, right? So, of course, we get off and my tia, what? Hey, son of a bitch. And Roach was like, oh, hell no. He brought my ex, right? Ex. He only boned her once, right? She's like, open my door, right? He was like, but you have a little paiso right there. She's like, I don't know, open our door. So, of course, he opens the door. Hey, how you doing, young lady? Gives her a kiss on the cheek. All gum. It was all gums. It went like that. Right when he got out the car, the little paiso says, ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué I want to fuck the white man tonight? Right? So, bam, we get off. So, they already got their little tent set up, and we're in the middle of nowhere. There's a little park there in Sonora, but there's nothing. There's no people around. All you hear, oh, right? And these 2 bikers, they're already fucking 16 Coors Lights in. They're like, what's up, brother? I'm like, hey, what's up? They're like, vroom, vroom. They're revving their engines. Ricky, oh, fucking are you guys Mongols? Because if you guys are Mongols, that means you probably were Southsiders, and I don't. I'm like, calm down, bro. So him and Ricky and fucking Sheila go set up their bow-legged ass tent. The lean back. I call it the lean back tent. It's leaning back. And of course, my dad, where's that bitch at? I'm like, oh, fuck, right? I said, hey, Roach, where's your mom? Hey, brother, I don't really appreciate you calling my mother the B word. You know, that's like me calling a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I don't know. I know what you're saying, but I'm not going to repeat it on YouTube. So anyways, she gets off the car, and of course, it's like the OK Corral. There's the shop. My dad's like, oh, it's you. Okay, put some fucking shoes on your kids. I know how you people are, right? And she's like, who is this? Who is this woman? Who is this woman, Roach? Roach is like, listen here, mother. This is what, how you say it, this is what you call a tirada. I said, a tirada. He was like, yeah, but short, Tia for short. I said, no, it's Tia for aunt. Whatever, brother. You're the one that called her a tirada. Right? So anyways, we get off the car, we're all chilling. And we set up our little tents and everything. I'm asleep in the van. They're setting up the tent. I'm helping them. I'm asleep in the van. I got me an air mattress. I throw the bikes up out of there. Hey, the bikes over there building everyone's tent. Roach like, put mine up too, brother. Fucking love Mexicans. They're hard workers. The white man marches on. Right? So we're popping Coors Lights. We're popping bottles. Everyone's having a good time. My aunt's just, I'm going to keep my fucking eyes on you, bitch. If I see you touch my carne asada, it's on. And I really mean it's on. Right? So everyone's kicking it. And of course, Roach and them, they're putting shit in the air. Put it in the air, brother. Right? Brother, this got legs, brother. Let me tell you, come here. Right? Ricky's over there. Whooping. I don't want to smoke crack. Yeah, I do. I want to. Right? So he's over there with them. Sheeta's over there fucking eating all the chips, right? Hey, Roach is like, why you always gotta bring that bitch, Ricky? Like, I don't mean to call your bitch, but I'm saying that bitch be eating all the food, right? So we're all kicking it. And they decide they want to go fishing. Have you ever fished for carp? I did before. With some Tongans, right? But I decided, okay, I'm going to go with the white men. They're going to catch some carp, some catfish and everything, right? Whatever. We're out there fishing. And man, if this dude Roach doesn't have a pole in one hand and a pipe in another, where have you heard this story before? A couple spills ago with the Tongans. Whites and Tongans got a lot in common, especially them Tongans, right? He's over there like, brother, I think I got one. Oh shit, that's a bike, right? He's catching bike frames and all kinds of shit in this fucked up ass river rat. So everything's going cool. We're camping, man. So the biker chicks have a couple Featherwoods with them, right? I call them Featherwoods because I don't know what else to call them. And when I get introduced to the bikers, they're like different type of bikers. They're not exactly, they're not a 1%er club. They're just a fucking, hey man, this used to be a lawnmower, but now it's a motorcycle, right? Notice how whites always call it a motorcycle. Real bikers don't say motorcycle. I got me a motorcycle. They say, I got me a motorcycle, right? So, of course, we're kicking it right there, and I'm seeing one, and she's got a Featherwood right in the back. So I'm thinking, now me and her are going to have to go look for Jacqueline Sasquatch, right? So as we start to go, they want to start telling campfire tales. We started a little fire right there. I'm surprised we didn't burn all of Sonora down because they put no rocks around it, dug no pit, just threw a whole bunch of fucking Coors Light cans and styrofoam plates and lit it up. There we go, brother. You know what I mean? Smell it. Smells like crank. I'm like, it kind of does. Like oddly, it really does, right? So we're all kicking back, chilling, and there's like these latrine areas, like bathrooms that are like fucking leaning back to. So I kind of walk over there, and I ain't even gonna lie, I wasn't trying to be incognito, but I kind of was. I was like, psst, psst, right? Big old biker turns around. What's up, brother? You know what I mean? Dwarfwood's still running around. The Mexicans are here. The Mexicans are here. Looking like the jackalope. I didn't even see him much that weekend. Besides when he was trying to grab Sheila's leg, then I noticed something's going on there. And Sheila's always had this thing for short people. I don't know what it is. I think that's why she likes paisas with my tia. And my tia's always had this thing for all people, right? Preferably those with chorizo. So everything's good. So this chick comes by. I'm like, hey, what's up? Ooh. She's like, my guy would kill you if you didn't, but you're not going to see me. I do the real quick. She's enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. There we go. You know what I mean? That's called white and brown. White and brown. You see here about black and brown? There's white and brown, or brown and white. Whatever, man. I like both sides of toast. So everything is good. So we handle our business, and anyways, fucking Roach starts telling one of his stories. He's like, hey, brother, you guys like scary stories? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, listen to this one. So I'm in Old Folsom, right? And there's a black guy on the tier. I'm like, oh, nah, bro. I thought this was good. This is a scary story, brother. For like a good 5 minutes, bro. I thought he was going to drag me in the cell and do obscene things to me. I was scared, brother. Tell me if that ain't scary, right? The biker's like, that's scary. That a motherfucker, bro. Dwarfwood's like, the Mexicans are here. The Mexicans are... I'm like, oh, shit, right? The Mexicans are scary. I'm like, okay. So he tells his bow-legged ass fucked up story. We all kick it. We go to sleep for the night. Have you ever heard bikers snore? Mm-hmm. They sound like an alternator fucking up. And so I'm hearing this all night. I'm up. I'm like, man, I've watched that movie, Lord of the Flies, so I don't know what could happen here and to what degree of white man I'm around. I know Roach is cool, but everyone else is subject to, they can catch one. So we're kicking it. Next day, we decide to move to a camping area. I'm like, hey, bro, there's nothing here. You know what I mean? There's not even a tree for motherfuckers to hide behind. He's like, yeah, there is, brother. That's an oak tree. I said, yeah, bro, but I'm not an Okie, so let's go somewhere else. So we move like several miles down, and it's actually like a park area. I don't know if you've ever been to Sonora. Sonora ain't shit. There's like a park area, right? So we go into the park area. Trip out on this. Set up all the shit again. The Mexican, he's a great worker again. Hey, this vault's trying to build framing around it and all that. I mean, this motherfucker damn near built a house for my tia. My tia's like, this is my palace, son of a bitch. And by this time, her and Roach's mom are cool now. Come in here, Karen. Come kick it. You ever been with a Mexican guy? He'll take us both right now. I promise. Yeah, he takes me every night. And I take his wallet. They're high-fiving each other. The white girl's over there like, I sure do like Mexicans all of a sudden, right? So they're all kicking it. So as we're there, more people pull up. So it's not like we're just by ourselves now. And it feels a little bit more like camping. You know, it's glamping. Now they got like a fucking shower area. It's actually a camping park area. And there's this like group of like college girls or something. They're there. There's like 6 of them. And I tell Rick, come here, right? She's like, we're all out of cereal. Take your ass to the fucking store and get some cereal. Look, if you walk that way about 16 miles, you'll be all right. Come here, Rick, right? Whoopin'. There's a fucking sausage sandwiches and furious. I'll take flight, right? No, listen. There's college girls. Whoopin'. All of a sudden, his antennas do the huelga, right? He's doing the huelga antenna bird. So he's like, I was like, go over there and get at him, bro. Bring some. In fact, stay here. I'll get at him because you're going to fucking scare him off. So I mob over there, right? I'm like, hey, what's up? And Roach is like, hey, brother, who are those chicks, brother? Those are white chicks. The white man should be going first. Listen, let me do what I do, right? I'm going to bring them down. You stay right here sitting down and smoke crank or whatever you do, right? You and fucking my crazy-ass cousin. And I'm going to go handle business. The 2 bikers over there with their chicks. One of them's kissing her like, you have Mexican breath, right? Perhaps she did. One never knows, does one. So I mob over there, and of course, Dwarfwood wants to walk over there with me, and I'm like, bro, you're gonna, if I'm not gonna scare him off, and Ricky's not gonna scare him, you fucking are. Take the jackalope horns off, weirdo, right? Literally, this motherfucker had like a hoodie with horns. You know what I mean? Not the mama. Take that shit off, right? So I'm walking over there with the little midget. Big old swastika on his head. I don't know what I'm doing. Where my life got me there at this point is a bag of crank and a $20 bill, right? So we get over there, and these girls, like, they're drunk, they're faded. They're having like a girls' weekend or whatever. And we're having a whatever fucking kind of weekend you can call it, right? So when we get there, there's this bad brunette chick. Something about brunettes, blue eyes, I love. So I'm like, what's up? Ooh, my name's, you know what I mean? I hit him with some false name that I can't even remember now because I lied. And we're chopping it up. They're like, oh, yeah. Oh, look at your friend. They're damn near tossing Dwarfwood. He's like, hey, Mexicans. Right? They're tossing him up in the air. They're all happy. So Roach wanders over there. Hey, how you ladies doing? One thing I can say about Roach is he's very respectful until he's not, which is like a 5-minute period. Yeah. How you doing? Yeah, don't mind my teeth. I forgot to make my teeth. Yeah, so you met my brothers right here. I'm like, oh, all of a sudden you're brother from another mother, from Tia, right? And you girls are more than welcome to come over and smoke crank. Drink beer with us, right? So they're like, yeah. Did you say smoke crank? Right there, they're all into it. So there's this one particular chick, she's tall. She's like 6'3". And I'm kind of looking, it's getting dark, so you can't really notice what's going on there, right? So, of course, I go over there with the brunette chick, and the biker chick's all mad looking at me. Like, damn, you're a dirty-ass brown person. And I'm like, yeah, you know what it is? So I take over there, and I'm doing the, you know what I mean? In the bathroom area, the shower. We take a shower together and shit. This water's icky. Yeah, it gets tricky, too. Turn around. And so we're doing our thing, and of course, Dwarfwood is trying to look through the thing. I think Ricky got, well, get up there. You're not a Southside girl. You don't step on me. Put your fucking shirt on, Mexican. Right, so they're trying to look and watch what I'm doing. It was like the movie La Bamba. I'm going to tell your mother, Rosie. Right? So I'm in there just having it my way. As we come out, they're all sitting around this campfire. Finally, Roach fucking had maybe it was the Mexican dude who built a fucking, damn near a fucking righteous fucking camping pit, right? So they got a big ass fire going. Everyone's sitting there laughing. They're getting drunk. They're all spun out of their mind. And I kind of walk over there with the chick. I got my arm around the chick. The biker chick, she's over there fucking like, screaming. Because the biker dude's like, I know you were with that SA. I know you were with. And Ricky's like, NA, he's an NA. He's not, well, he's a dropout NA, but, you know what I mean? And it's all good. My tia's over there at laughing like a motherfucker at the paisa. Haven't seen him for about good 4 hours. All I know is that when Roach's mom came out of that tent, she was, how would you say for a white person? Flush. She was rather happy. She had a great weekend. So as we're kicking back, I noticed Roach is like got hugged up with the 6'3" chick, right? So I'm like, what's up, Roach? He's like, oh, brother, I think I met my Featherwood. I was like, oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. And then I start to look. And Dwarfwood looks at me and goes, can I talk to you, brother? I said, yeah. And he's like, uh-oh, my dog's barking. He's on a good one right now. Arr, arr. See, you start talking about the midget and look what happens. Come on. You want to come get involved in the story? Whopping. So anyways, he's like, this is like Dwarfwood right there. The Mexicans, the Mexicans, the Mexicans. That's how he looked with his ears. The Mexicans. So anyways, we're kicking it, and he's like, he's telling me this. He's like, brother, I think that's a wood. I don't think that's a featherwood. Right? And I'm like, no. Then I look, and there's like a thing around the neck, and then I'm like, Roach, come here, bro. Let me get at you. He's like, what happened, brother? He's like, man, don't you see I'm over here trying to fraternize and conversate? I'm trying to conversate. I said, converse is the right word. I know because they checked me before. It's converse. Whatever the fuck it is, bro. I don't wear Converse. I'm a white man. You know what I mean? I wear Vans and I wear Doc Martens, brother. Let's not get it fucked up. I'm like, hey, listen, bro, that's a wood. He's like, I know she's a wood. No, that's a wood. No, that's all I fuck with, brother. I was like, oh, is that right? No, what are we talking about here, brother? Because I'm really spun to the gill. That is a wood. That is not a featherwood. He looks, and it's like he goes white as a ghost. Now, he's already a white man, but have you seen a white man go white as a ghost? Well, I did. Okay, and it's called translucent. This motherfucker went clear. I could literally see Hurley sleeping. Sounded like a flux capacitor in the back. I swear, the homeboy Hurley is so fat, he slept the whole time we were there. I don't remember him eating. Well, I do remember him eating. Because he ate a whole bag of chips. Him and Sheila were fighting over the crumbs. There was some shit going on there, right? But man, Roach just said, brother, my picker's all fucked up, right? This motherfucker stood up, and it was like the Big Papa fucking video. He went to go take a piss. Roach is like, brother, I gotta go wash my hands, brother. I feel dicked up. Not literally, right? Hey, Harleywood said there, it's a man, right? And fucking Dwarfwood goes walking away like, hey, I tried to tell you, but you went, shut up, brother, why you do that to Mexican, right? It was all bad. Anyways, we had a great weekend, but it's odd. It's odd, right? So we're packing up, we're getting ready to go. Those chicks, man, after that, everything was turned off. The brunette said, hey, what's wrong with your friend? I said, what's wrong with your friend? Right? And there's nothing against anything like, just waiting for rent. You know what I mean? But, you know, we figured because he was off crank that it would be all good. Usually it probably would if none of us were here. But we were all here. We gave him a hard time. So the brother had to be the brother. If not, he'd have been the brother that doesn't care, brother. I already know. So Roach is like, hey, brother, I would never, ever, well, about 16 grams away from, I would never do that, right? So anyways, they end up leaving. They take off. They feel like, or they move like, we're going to get away from these fucking crazy people, right? And everything's good. Well, the paisa has been mellow the whole time. I liked him. He was one of my tia's better boyfriends. He was around for a good 3-4 months. And I cared for him. Not like Tio Angel. He wasn't nothing on that level. But he was a cool dude. His name was Felipe, right? So I'm like, órale, Felipe. Cáile. ¿Qué pasó? Take down all this shit right here because, no, I can't. I said, why not? Why can't you? No, miras mi manos. My hands hurt. I do a lot of work. No Pepsi, no Sprite, nada. For me, what? Why do paisas talk like that? For me, nada. I said, well, for you, an ass kicking if you don't fucking help, right? No, I know. My friend, I do a lot of hell. I know hell no more, right? So one of the bikers like, get your little Mexican ass and help. And I'm like, hey, bro, I can talk to him like that. You can't talk to him like that. Well, have you ever been choked out by a biker? I did, right? He was already mad at me because his old lady sucked the chrome off the Ford bumper, right? But this Volta jumps off. He's like, listen, bro, I about had it with you. And I said, and Roach is like, hold up. Hold the fuck up, brother. This Mexican is my Mexican. And I'm like, man, somehow I feel like enslaved here. You know what I mean? He was like, if we want the little paisa to do something, we tell him. I'm like, no, Roach, I tell him. In fact, I'm not even supposed to tell him, but I'm asking. He's like, we don't ask, brother. We don't ask. In fact, I'm going to ask you a question. You want to fuck with the fucking biker, brother? I'm like, well, it is what it is. Whoop! Before I can say anything, that motherfucker's picking me up. Ricky goes, whoopin'! I knew he was a Mongol, right? And he takes off running, swinging, catches the biker. The other biker snatches Ricky up by his Mongolian. Sheila's on him. The mom comes out. Fucking Mexicans, I knew I couldn't trust you. My dad says, bitch, I told you. Tas, right? The little paisa's over there trying to bite an ankle. It was crazy. At the end, Roach and fucking little Hurleywood finally wakes up. He's like, brother, oh, it's just the Mexicans. Right? And then, the Mexicans are here. I told you to fuck everything up. So we got into a big old melee, man. Roach and them left. Didn't talk to me for about 4 months. When he finally did call me, he was like, bro, what was all that shit about? I was like, man, the homeboy was trying to treat the paisa bad. Brother, fuck them paisas, brother. I'm like, nah, I don't get down like that, bro. What about if I said, fuck them bikers? Well, brother, fuck them. They burnt me for a gram of dope. I don't talk to them anymore either. Come over, bro. My mom's making Salisbury steak sandwiches. Yeah, they don't taste like shit, but if you bring some of that mild salsa, it'll spice it up. Right? So we ended up being cool, but that was my camping trip with Roach and them. It almost went all bad for Roach, but it didn't. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed the Superwood story, the campfire tale, right? It was different, man. I got so many more stories. And believe me, I ran into that biker again later on down the line. What do you think happened? I'll tell you about it. This is the gun. Bang, bang.